Alright guys, hey, welcome back to Keth Plays Dungeon Defenders. We left off, we beat the Servants' Quarters, one of my least favorite maps. But that led to a good thing, I found out, because A, Castle Armory coming up is a real easy map to do, and B, I found this item in the item shop, and I would hope by now you guys have 325,000 if you've taken my advice as to not upgrade your weapons and stuff, because as you've seen, we get upgrades left and right playing some of these maps. So what I wanted to show you is Bacilla here. This guy is great. Shoots poison bolts, does damage, so that's nice. Plus, this in particular one has all 4 tower stats in the positive. Does have -3 to hero damage, but gives us a little bit more health, and lately that's been kind of an issue with me. I'm getting real good at getting myself killed. Plus, this is actually your build rate, so that's going to allow me to build and repair my towers faster. So this guy is great. 325,000. We're going to go ahead and pick him up. Yes, we want to pick him up. And let's grab him here and give him to the hero. And so these were some of the items we got stored up. Looking forward to getting those equipped. Snowball launcher. At any rate, moving on. So, our first pet, look at him. Look at him. Where'd he go? There he is. He's on the corner of my screen. If I keep looking, I can kind of see him. So, at any rate, that's him. If you come over to this target dummy over here, you can actually see your pet attacking. There we go. Kind of a slow attack rate, but hey, every little bit helps. So, and actually, we haven't checked our DPS in a while. Let's see what we're doing here. 399, about 400. I can live with that. So, trust me, your DPS gets higher. I've got a guy that does over 1 million. So, alright, Castle Armory, medium, hardcore, go. So, and I will try to suck less on this one. But, like I said, that's the positive side to being on your character and playing hardcore. If you're a tower builder, you don't have to be around. Your towers do more damage. If the builder that built the towers are playing, so like if I were to switch hero after placing all these towers, that would be kind of an issue. Because then you run into the... you don't get that extra bonus for the tower builder being alive. So... and let's place that there. This here. This one's actually going to defend 2 chokes. These guys are going to come up and split up here at the stairs, coming up that direction and that direction. And then you've also got a doorway over here that's going to be coming down this way. So this way, this defends 2 chokes. You've also got a choke up here that you need to worry about on each side. We'll go ahead and throw that there. And throw a magic missile to defend it. Positive side is we're going to throw a fireball tower like right here, and it's going to cover both mobs coming down from the bottom, plus it'll cover this up here, which is nice, and we're going to do that on both sides. Come down here, grab some more mana, because we got 2 more chokes coming from down here. But your crystals are in a nice central position, so that's... we're only going to have to worry about dealing with 2 chokes coming from down here. We'll go ahead and put that right in the middle. We're going to place 2 towers, or 2 walls there eventually, but I do want to save up a little bit of mana. So, and hopefully nothing too major is going to come around there. Not super concerned. You could also put a wall here and block and put a tower right here and let them kill stuff coming up out of the spawn. So it'll fire both this way, plus it'll cover that. Either way you want to do it, that's fine. Not a huge difference. You know, it's up to you. Like I said, I show you some builds, and you can go ahead and tweak them as much as you need to. Whatever you feel is going to be best for you. And we have run out of mana. Not good. So, looks like we're going to be covering this spawn here by ourselves. It's alright. Us and Bacilla here will handle it. I have the utmost confidence in us. Maybe. Possibly. Let's I knew I was going to get hit. Good lord, these guys are not dying nearly as fast as I would like them to. That's not good. Oh. Come on. Okay, we'll put another wall down. I'd rather wall them off, because they can beat on my walls for a little bit. And when I get enough mana, we'll go ahead and throw a tower down. And now we're good. We're good? We're good. That's the only mob left. So, could have gone better. It's okay, I leveled up. We still managed to pull it off. I'm okay with that. A victory is a victory. And I didn't die. That's always a plus. So we're going to go ahead and place this here. If you see, it's actually going to cover pretty much everything on this side. And we're going to do the same on the other side. The other thing we could do is we could put a lightning tower there, and that would do great. Oh, speaking of which, we haven't shown off the deadly striker we got on the last video. Those things are pretty spiffy. They take a while to charge. They're not... they're very specialized. Every class has a tower that's kind of for a specific purpose. The Deadly Striker is definitely that for the Apprentice Adept combo. It is very effective in what it does, and as a matter of fact, let's go ahead and place one, and we'll show you what it does. Like I said, very, very specialized tower. Positive side is, got excellent range. As you can see, it's going to hit both of those chokes there. So that's great. Let's go ahead and pick up the extra mana. And because we have the extra mana, we're going to go ahead and sell these suckers off and do twofer, just to be safe. Because you don't want anybody sneaking past, and if you give them an inch, they take a mile. So that little gap, something would get through there. And just when we're not paying attention, they're going to come in and beat on the crystal, and that's not good. So, I think it's embarrassing. Dying, have your crystal go down while you're recording a video. Ooh, and I almost fell off the edge. So, got my fireball towers up now. Everything's looking golden. We're going to go ahead and G up and see how this does. Let's go take a look at our new striker tower. We're probably going to upgrade that sucker real quick. Let it charge up, and it hits the floor. There we go. Look at that. 6,000 damage. Unfortunately, it's kind of a one-shot wonder. Real slow. So, but like I said, it does have its purpose. It's really good at taking out ogres. As you get up and you get some more attack rate and all that stuff, it's really good at taking out flyers too. Definitely can't argue with that. So, look at how quick these waves are going. I mean, this is just great. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade that sucker one more time. We're going to place down a couple more towers. We got plenty of DU left. You actually get a bonus to your XP at the end. Not a percentage bonus, just a flat bonus. It's like 5,000 extra or something. If you use up all the defense units. So there's no point in having free DU. So go ahead and spend that extra however you see fit. I think we're going to spend it by placing, let's say right about here, a lightning tower, because they're fun. Go ahead and give that an upgrade. Come over to the other side, same thing, lightning tower on that side, because why not? Like I said, we got the DU, let's spend it. probably afford to put down some deadly strikers too, but let's call it a day for this build phase as I almost jump into the pit. So let's see how this deadly striker does with 2 upgrades on it. Should have a little bit faster attack rate. As a matter of fact, we can just look here. Attack rate, 3.36 seconds. But look at that attack damage, 8,000. That's nice. That could even take down an ogre or two. So, look at the electric tower here, the lightning tower, doing its job. Frying stuff, got the nice chain lightning effect. Oh, just great. Absolutely outstanding. Let's go ahead and upgrade that too. Look at this thing's getting zapped and fireballed and everything. There's something satisfying about just standing back watching it happen. You know, maybe you want to play a DPS class. You know, if that's your thing, do it. You know, I'm not going to stop you. But I do like the tower builds because you literally get to sit back and just watch. You know, some upgrading, occasional repair. Like I could throw a repair down right there. Boom, repair, nice. But for the most part, towers are just eating it up. This next wave, I think we're going to have an ogre come from this direction. If I'm right. Or maybe that's the last wave. What do we got? Nothing. Nothing. Oh, so these little guys here, the ones with the 2 right above the little zippies, kobolds. Yeah, we're going to have to talk about those guys. Those guys are warriors. Warriors are a royal pain. Warriors, can't talk, have a tendency to, we'll leave that. We got a better one sitting in our storage. Warriors will bypass your towers, your walls, the whole 9 yards. Their whole thing is to attack you. So, oh, and look at that. Those, let's go ahead and upgrade those instead of repairing them. Dang zippies. And that's actually what they're called, by the way. Those kobolds are called zippies. There's a challenge called Zippy Terror. And it's kind of a pain because you're not allowed to build towers. But, ooh, what do we got here? Attack damage, tower health. I'll take that. Go ahead and equip those. But yeah, those guys are annoying. The warriors are even more annoying. They'll come over here, they'll jump right over your wall, they'll jump right past your towers, and they're going to come for you. Now, pros and cons about that. Good news, if they come over your towers and come after you, they can't damage your towers. So, that's good. They're not going to be doing any... Why the heck is stuff getting... Oh, I know what it is. When I picked up that tower health thing, it increased their health, but since we were in the middle of the wave, they don't heal. So that's where that problem was. Ooh, that one's got 4 tower stats too. I think we're gonna pick that one up. Sorry, I get easily distracted. So yeah, they're gonna jump over your towers and come after you. Now, this is kind of a problem for us tower builders, specifically us apprentice adept types, because we have very low health to begin with. So they can pretty much come over those walls and one-shot us. Now, the good news, if you stick around close to a tower when they come after you, especially like a lightning tower or something, or if you're standing in front of your towers, your towers will actually hit them. If you're standing behind your towers, like, you know, a normal tower builder, once they get behind your towers, you're kind of hosed, because you have nothing to defend them against. And that's them there, those ninja-looking guys with the 2 swords. See, like, if he comes over those towers, I got nothing to shoot him with. other than my weapon. And as we know, I'm kind of weak with DPS, so that could be a serious problem. That's why one of the reasons it's nice to have a tower back here in the back, because like I said, he jumps over the walls, gets stuck by these, jumps over these. By the time he gets there, his deadly striker is focused on. That's a good thing. Another good way to do that, and something that'll help you with spiders in the future when you get to those, is just placing a lightning tower there. Lightning tower back here is going to hit anything that comes back, mainly spiders and those guys. So that's going to help you out. So definitely think about that when you're building your base defenses. Realize that you may run into a situation where you've got guys behind your walls. And if they get behind your walls, you could be screwed because you don't have any defenses. You don't have any way to deal with them. So keep that in mind when you're building, especially on levels that have the good old ninjas or warriors. So, food for thought. Also be aware that archers and other range guys will sit here and do stuff like this. They'll be out of your tower range, and they're going to wail on your towers, and the next thing you know, you think you got everything taken care of because you're focusing on, you know, the 900 guys coming from the other way, and there's only one guy back here. Well, if he's a range guy, odds are he's beating on your tower. So, how can we fix that? Well, I'm glad you asked. Let's throw a fireball tower right here. It's going to cover both those walls, and it's also going to get guys coming out of the spawn. We've still got the DU. Let's do it. So, plus it'll give a little AoE damage over on this side, which is good. Did I already look at this item? Ooh. Oh, godly, level 60, that's why. You'll notice I'm not worrying too much about the... Ooh, tower damage. I do like tower damage. Let's go ahead and equip it. Where was I? Extra AoE damage. Something... I don't know. I lost my train of thought. I tell you, I'm getting good at these videos, huh? I keep losing my train of thought, getting distracted. So... Legendary level 45. Not great. But yeah, mainly just think about these different things. Like I said, as we run into different mobs, we're gonna start having all sorts of fun dealing with them. We'll go ahead and upgrade this guy. I already looked at that. We'll go ahead and upgrade this guy. And you know what? We're just gonna G up. Last wave, we're doing okay. Any hot spots we'll come deal with. So. Look at that AoE damage. These guys are getting damaged. They're getting hit before they even get up here to our towers. Plus, it's going to prevent those dang archer guys from hitting towers from the side. So, Ogre has arrived. He's coming out of there. Knew that was coming. That's okay. Not thrilled, but okay. And we got an archer down here beating on our thing. Here comes a warrior. Kind of a problem, but he runs into that lightning tower and becomes less of a problem. This guy's going to get pelted by the fireball tower, the electric tower. I'm shooting him for what little bit of damage that does. Boom, done, over. Have a nice day. So, we're doing good overall. You know, lots of mobs coming, but looks like everything's doing okay. The fireball towers down here actually help quite a bit, just the way I hoped they would. Another godly item. Like I said, you're getting those, and we're what, level 17? Yeah. I think this game was originally intended for us to go from like easy, medium, hard on every level. So you'd be a little bit higher level by the time you get to here. So, but since we're just playing through and it's possible to do, not a problem. We may have problems. We may be a little underleveled by the time we get to the final boss, because the final boss is kind of a pain. Actually, the upcoming boss, the next boss coming up, is probably the one I had the most trouble with on my first playthrough. Because he has a tendency to deal some serious damage to your towers, push them out of the way. You have to get behind him and DPS him and try to get him turned and all this. Well, you'll see. But the next guy, kind of a pain. But we're doing good so far. We got plenty of items to grab as we level up. Gonna get a new staff when we hit 20, 27, something like that. Got some upgrades coming. That'll be nice. We're probably gonna level up a couple times in the next video. So it'll definitely work out. Don't get too worried about it. And worst case scenario, we'll level up and give the guy a second chance if it comes to that. So at any rate, so we'll see you in the next video. That was this map. I'm Keth, signing off.